par for the course bullcrap from authoritarian jackboots. And you know what? So this is pretty interesting. On a day 59, Castle Rock restaurant owner continues defiant stance, says Colorado coronavirus restrictions seem backward. You think? I think they are. Well, that's what happens when you live in a blue state and you have to kowtow and kiss the boot of the authoritarian. So Castle Rock, Colorado, despite an order to close Monday, was another busy day for CNC Breakfast and Korean Kitchen in Castle Rock. Quoting here, and this is pretty funny. I had one person call me a Nazi and a white supremacist. And I said, well, I'm not even white, so I'm Spanish and Korean. We've had people say they want to burn the place down. Yeah, that's a logical reaction to this right here. You freaking morons. And hope we all die from the coof human malware, said restaurant owner Jesse Arellano. Arellano, that's right. Right, because calling some who's obviously not white, a white supremacist and a Nazi, and also saying that we're going to burn your place down because that seems logical. Idiots. We knew after he served a packed house on Mother's Day, he would be taking a risk, but believes Douglas County is safe. Look around. Look how much space we have here. We have a huge parking lot, you know. We have huge parks. We've got all this free air, and what we're going to do is carry bacteria in our mask? That doesn't seem logical to me. Yeah, cell phone video Sunday shows not only people close together, but a majority of those not wearing masks. It was a similar scene Monday afternoon, even after the order to close was delivered via courier when Arellano carried on with business as usual. We need to start doing something about this before we all crash and burn. I know there's a lot of restaurants here shutting their doors. We're losing a lot of our very small, interesting cultural restaurants. We're losing all of those. His opinion of the virus? You know, there's lies. Dang lies. It's statistics. The projection said 100,000 people are going to die in April, and that didn't happen. The numbers, they keep going down, and, we got to keep more restrictive. It seems backwards to me. He admitted that he was unsure of the exact numbers when he asked if they were low as a result of social distancing. Maybe a tiny bit, he said. Arellano said Monday he would not read the order from Tri-County Health, but plan to go over it with his attorney to see if it's constitutional. The financial burden, he says, is a major aspect of his decision, but he also lost his father last month from issues unrelated to COVID-19. Simply put, he couldn't take anymore. He died, and we couldn't even have a funeral, Who are these officials that tell me they can't even mourn for the loved ones? How do we live like this? My family all would have took the risk to get sick just to be able to mourn my dad. He told CBS 4 he was unsure about opening again Tuesday. While he believes he may lose his business, he plans to hang on as long as he can. Everyone's going to get sick. Some people will die. It's just life. It's horrible, but it's just life. I know what he's saying, but this comes from probably the same article here. Continuing on here, Castle Rock restaurant, that open dining room now shut down for at least 30 days. A Castle Rock restaurant that defied the state's public health order and opened on Mother's Day has been shut down for at least 30 days by health department. CNC Breakfast Korean Kitchen on Trail Boss Drive let dozens of patrons dine inside on Sunday despite the coof outbreak. Video of the packed dining room went viral. And on Monday, the Tri-County Health issued an order to close the CNC Breakfast and Korean Kitchen just after 12:30 p.m. Officials stated that they warned the owners on Friday not to open the dining room. After the warning the restaurant on Friday not to open and reminding them they are not only allowed to do takeout and delivery, the restaurant was opened to dine-in eating on May 10th, the health department stated. Health department said the restaurant will remain closed until they determine the establishment is in compliance with the public health order. See, it's not public health law. It's an order. So what are we supposed to take? Again, if it's not... Laws are supposed to go through a legislature, most likely, and then passed and signed by the governor. Just because the governor goes, nope, can't do it. What, we just take around a decree from some authoritarian, some douchebag Democrat from Colorado? No. On Monday, Governor Jared Polis said it would be closed for at least 30 days. Polis said the restaurant caused an immediate health hazard. Really? What health hazard? And he was extremely disappointed. Fuck you, piece of shit. I joined most Coloradans in in our frustration watching videos of people illegally packed into restaurants. Really? There, you jackboot authoritarian piece of crap. F you. And thinking all about the moms and grandma, blah, 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 blah. He just goes on with the typical standard narrative from all the leftist douchebag authoritarians. Polis said the best way to limit disruption to the economy is to obey the health orders. Really? But you got a job. Well, what about everyone else? Oh, that's right. When people see videos of people packed into a restaurant with no social distancing and no mask, people feel less safe. Who? Did you have the names of people who did? And the widespread economic pain will only be prolonged, he stated. You're a piece of shit. You know that, Polis? He added businesses that decide to violate public health orders will ultimately delay reopening for businesses that were following public health orders. We are walking a tightrope between protecting all of our health and, of course, blah, 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 blah. Polis said companies that operate illegally might lose their business license, face costly court battles, or even worse, the death of their employees. If this guy ever goes to court because these assholes in Colorado want to screw him, I'll gladly donate, I don't know, as much as I can, $50. I'll be glad to his court costs because F you, Colorado, F you, you filthy liberal douchebags. I hope and pray nobody falls sick, blah, 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 who violate the law. It's not a law, you idiot. Restaurants and bars have been closed to dining and have only been able to do delivery and pickup since March 19th. It's disheartening that this restaurant has chosen to move ahead of the public. Blah, 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 blah. It is not fair to us, the community, and other business owners that are following safer at home and doing the part. We are sincerely. You know what? I hate, and I'm just going to say this specifically, I detest, I hate, I despise liberals. Now, again, there are some Republicans out there and some conservatives who I despise and hate because they do the same exact thing. Oh, it's safer to stay at home. Okay, then what about my business? Oh, F your business. File for unemployment. Well, they're not really paying. Well, whatever. This is just standard par for the course bullcrap from authoritarian jackboots. And you know what? Arellano, too bad I don't live in Colorado because I would patronize your restaurant. That's Day 59 in a nutshell.